So today's video is about journaling. Yep, check out these journals. They're so cool. And then there's also this. All right. So journaling is one of the things that really is excellent for stress management. We know that when people are really stressed out or moderate or mildly stressed out, their brains are just going a mile a minute, looping over things. So what helps with journaling is the fact that you slow down long enough to write. You think a lot faster than you could write. So that pause gives us the opportunity to slow down and calm down. It's really, really an excellent self and stress management tool. Well, in this video, you're going to learn 5 benefits of journaling, and maybe why you might want to give it a try. My name is Morin. I'm a therapist and a wellness coach, and I would love for you to subscribe, hit the like button. What else? Ring the bell, all that jazz. Okay, let's get started. The really cool thing about journaling that I love is that it doesn't need to be complicated. And being a perfectionist has really sometimes put a hold on my ability to journal. And maybe this is the case for you because I've always felt like it had to be at the right time in the right place. But the thing is that if you can resist the temptation of having to make it this real orderly event and you can relax a little bit in it, there are some really great benefits. But before we get started in the benefits, I just want to talk about what you might use. So you're going to need to just get something. So I wanted to show you these really cool journals because they really are. They're just simple journals. I think some of them came from like a discount store. And this one I love because it's simple. It's just a fancy um, marble notebook. And this one, another nice journal. I like the way this one feels. But it's all about which one you're going to actually write in. Sometimes I actually just journal on my MacBook because it's a lot easier and it gets my thoughts out a lot faster. So don't get hung up about what you're going to be using. All right. It's really beneficial if you decide to do it on a specific time during the day so that you can get into a habit. Like I like to do linking. Linking is when you say, all right, I'm going to eat my lunch and then I'm going to do my journal. And it doesn't have to be for any long specified time, really, truly. It could just be a really simple journal entry and that's it. Okay, so as far as being a perfectionist in journaling, do not worry about misspelling and all that jazz. That's like the enemy of the benefits of journaling is to make it about how perfect it looks. Okay, you want to just resist that temptation, and I teach people about how to do that. But in the meantime, just tell yourself it's okay for it not to be perfect. Be really kind to yourself because we sabotage what might be really good for us by all these efforts of having to be critical about what things we are doing. So be kind to yourself and get your practice started. Now, the benefits of journaling. We know that daily journaling can motivate us to write and say things that are going to be helpful. I like to call one process the brain dump, and that is just let it all out. Specifically, if something's happened and you're really upset, let it all out. Dump it out, put it on the paper. Don't worry about if it makes sense. Don't worry about grammar. Just let it all out. That's a really good process. Um, the trap of having to do it perfectly, as I said, do your best to resist that. Okay, so journaling helps us to be, here's the benefit, mindful. And mindfulness, as you know, is super, super helpful. Everybody talks about it. All right. What you're mindful of is what's occurred, what's actually happened, what's trouble am I in, or what trouble did I cause, or what trouble did I encounter? What might you be worried about? What are you grateful for? These are all things that you could be writing. While writing, just allow the moment to guide your thoughts and to slow down. What do I mean by that? Just take a minute. Don't rush. You might want to complete your journaling within a certain amount of time, and that's fine. But while you're doing it, slow down long enough to really ponder and slow down. Wait, write, breathe. Try that. Okay. The second benefit is journal allows for emotional release. And as I said in the brain dump, if you're really upset, you can't talk to anybody, take a moment and just write it out. Write what you're feeling, write what you're thinking, write what you're afraid of. We're in very, very stressful times right now, and it's really helpful for us to just do those things that will bring benefits, and journaling certainly is one of them. Also, the third thing is that journaling opens the door to self reflection, and self reflection can bring insight and allowing for that depth of just looking and waiting in the moment. Now, just resist the urge to do any real heavy duty analyzing that is super hypercritical. That's not going to be helpful for you. You might just want to analyze, like, maybe could I have done this a little bit better? Or how am I being too hard on myself in this area? And remember about the kindness and compassion and to look gently on yourself. Okay. Now, there's something really interesting that I want to share really quick, which is called, and I'm sorry if I'm not saying this correctly, and I believe it's Naikan, Naikan, and it's an ancient Japanese self-reflection practice, and it's this just doing three things in your journal, and those are, you could write these and pause this so you could write these down. It's really cool. What have I received from? What have I given to? And what troubles and difficulties have I caused? And again, when the self reflection is going on, use kindness and compassion and use it as an opportunity to grow. And the fourth thing is journaling allows for self acceptance. So now, again, being hypercritical and looking to make things super perfect, especially for those of us that are perfectionists, is not going to be helpful. So while you're doing your journal and you're recognizing, oh, I'm really hypercritical about this, you want to take a moment to just say, all right, let me just be kind to myself. That's the self talk that us therapists are always talking about. Be kind to myself. What can I say to myself that makes sense, that I'm just being nice about the fact that I'm not perfect, even in my writing? Okay. And then the fifth thing is journaling is an excellent problem solving tool. And I know this has happened to me numbers of times when I've been writing and I get to like some aha moments about the journaling and about what I'm writing. I'm like, wow, I finally like figured this out because I slowed down to take the time. Okay, so what did we learn today? We learned that the benefits of journaling are many. One of them is that we get to be mindful. The second one is that journaling allows for emotional release. Journaling opens the door for self reflection, and we learn a little bit about Nikon. Journaling allows for self acceptance, and it's an excellent problem solving tool. This is one of the 10 in my series as well. So watch out for the other videos. The next one, I believe, is gratitude. So we'll talk about that in another video. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. Please hit the like and subscribe and let me know what you think. And hey, have you done a journaling practice and what do you think of it? Do you love it? What really floats your boat? What types of journaling have you done? Do you need a specific tool? Do you need a specific book? Can you be satisfied with just a marble notebook? I would really love this. Love to know. So until next time, see you later. Bye.